Good morning and welcome to a new vlog. We are just pulling up to Castaway. If you're new to the channel, I'm Sarah. The other half of Adults Disney is Jeff. And we are so excited for the day. So Castaway is going to be Disney's private island that you get to do on the cruise. This is going to be our third day, so we're ready to kind of get off the ship, go explore, and we cannot wait to check it all out. We'll share it all with you guys, and it's time for another adventure. We just came inside to Cabanas. So Cabanas is going to be, again, that like quick service type of breakfast option. So we're not doing our sit-down breakfast today. They have a full buffet. There's a ton of food, so we're going to go up and grab some stuff. But we picked this option just because we want it to be a little quick, so we can eat breakfast, get ready, and then get on to Castaway. And here's just an overview of the inside of Cabanas. We're here pretty much right at open, so it is not very busy, but there's both indoor and outdoor seating. We just grabbed our food here at Cabanas, so again, it's like a buffet style. They had everything from like just eggs, bacon, sausage, Mickey waffles. Jeff got a like build your own omelet, cereals, coffee, so lots of variety here, and it's gonna be perfect to just have quick breakfast and then go down and get ready. So in the morning, if you want coffee or tea and you don't want to go in one of the restaurants, you can also stop with these little stands and grab a glass. When we got off of the ship, so as soon as we disembarked, there was like a tree with some pictures, and then after that you could pick if you wanted to take like a little tram that would drive you over to some of the different areas. We decided to walk. I actually really enjoyed walking because we could see a little bit of the island, and we also got to see Mickey and Minnie. We made it to the beach. We're starting off over at the family beach. There is also an adults only beach we'll go to later on, but right now it's like us and two other families. So this is awesome. We're gonna sit here, we're gonna go in the water, swim a bit, and then we're gonna explore a lot of Castaway Cay today. So this is just beautiful. It's a beautiful day. Can't wait to share it all. So now that we're out in the water a little bit, it is perfect. So it's cold when you first walk in, but it's glorious. So it's so clear too. You can see there's tons of like little fish. They're all white, so it's really hard to like see them, but there's tons of stuff swimming around in here. Alright, so we just got our vests. So we actually brought our snorkel gear with us. So if you have it, you can bring it. We just got the vest for free. If not, you can also rent the snorkel gear here as well. But we're gonna go in and hunt for some Mickey statues. We just made it out to like one of the furthest out points for snorkeling, and one of the cast members just said that there are some character statues over by the buoys, so we're gonna swim over and check those out next. Snorkeling was a lot of fun, so there's a ton of statues, but it is a decent swim out there to be able to see them, but really fun time. Also, you can rent snorkeling gear right there. They'll give you flippers, a snorkel, and a vest to wear. We brought snorkeling stuff with us, so we just had to get the vest from them for free, but that was really fun. We are really hungry now, so we are gonna head to lunch here in the family area. I believe there's also a eating area over in the adults only area, which we'll check out later, but on to get some lunch. so many awesome food items. They had like burgers and ribs and corn and vegetarian chili and hot dogs. So lots of meats, lots of sides. They had some desserts there as well. There's also, I just saw like a soft serve ice cream place, but this all looks amazing. I cannot wait to dig in.
We just finished up with lunch and that was a lot of fun. The food was good, the service was great. We got to eat outdoors and have a great view with a nice breeze. We're now going to explore a little bit more here in the family area before heading over to the adult section and finishing out the day there.
So in the family area, there's a little shop, and there are a bunch of like Castaway Cay items. We're just walking around the family area, and so there are some other shops here as well, in addition to like the Disney one when you first walk into here. We just got a drink, so we grabbed a Castaway Sunset. Looks very fruity, so I'll give it a try and see how it is. Ooh, yes, it's very good. It's definitely tropically. I think it tastes like pineapple maybe, but it's good. It's really nice. We're still on the family side of the island, and we're now at Pelican Point Overlook. So there's another like beach area over here, and this little play area is really fun. Jeff pointed out that the slide like shoots you into the ocean, so that's an awesome thing to have here for kids. So they do have the Castaway Cay 5K, so you can come here and do that. We're just relaxing and not doing it on this trip, but also behind me though, they do have bike rentals as well. These are going to be an additional cost, and they rent them per hour, but they do have this here as well. We are just leaving the family area, and we're taking one of the trams, and it will drive us over to Serenity Bay. This is going to be the adults only area here at Castaway Cay.
We just got off the tram here in Serenity Bay, which is that adults only part. We're gonna go explore a bit, maybe jump in the water because it's really hot out, and then just kind of have a good afternoon.
All right, we're just about to grab some ice cream over here in the adult area. We just got our ice cream, so I'm gonna give the strawberry a try. It's really good. So we're gonna have these and then head back to the family area.
We are back from the adults only area, and out there was small, but it had a lot of nice things. It had a pretty quiet beach. It did have a bar. It had a place that you could grab some food. And we took the tram, so it was a nice breezy ride out there. But like I said, we're back to the main area. We're gonna hang out here for a little bit before heading back to the ship for dinner this evening. We just got back to the ship from Castaway, and that was a really fun day. We are now just going to relax for a little bit. We have our rotational dining tonight at the Enchanted Garden, so we are going to go there. We're probably not going to eat too much because We do have Remy's afterwards, but we also didn't want to miss one of the rotational dinings just because we haven't been there before. So we do have 2 dinners. The first one's going to be a quick one, but then we are really, really excited for Remy's tonight. That runs from 8 o'clock to 11 o'clock this evening, and it's a multi-course meal. It's one you have to sign up for, and it is an extra cost, but everyone we've ever talked to about it has said it is one of their favorite dining experiences, not just on a Disney cruise line, but anywhere. So that's going to be the most exciting thing for us for the rest of the trip.
Thank you guys. I love your outfits. Both of your captain outfits. Captain Minnie and Captain Mickey. Oh, they're the best. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. We're just pulling away from Castaway Cay, a beautiful island. We had a really fun time heading back towards Florida, but first tonight, really looking forward to all of our dinner adventures we have coming. For dinner tonight, we're going into our last rotational dining, so it's Enchanted Garden. We're just gonna get a couple really small things and check out the restaurant because then we are heading upstairs to Remy, which is an adult-only dining we are really looking forward to.
Welcome, welcome.
So again, because we have Remy tonight, we're just getting a few things to try. Everyone else got entrees, so Jeff got some scallops to try. I went with 2 desserts. So I'm gonna have a couple plates of each of these, and then we're gonna head up to Remy's in a little bit. We just finished up in Enchanted Garden, and we didn't get to eat too many items just because, again, we wanted to make sure we were saving plenty of space for Remy afterwards, but everything we did had was really good. I also love that Mickey, Minnie, and Goofy come around and kind of wave with everyone, so that was a really fun surprise. But yeah, so it was a great last rotational dining option, and now we're gonna head up to Remy and check that one out. We are really looking forward to this one. Did you get to go, you went swimming? Did you see any fish? Did you go fishing as well? Yeah, you did some fishing? Yeah. And you who got the bigger fish? Max, you got it? Okay. You learned from the best. You probably had a good teacher. Awesome. Yes, that big? Wow, yours was his was tiny? His was small. It's okay. It was still fun though. Awesome. Well, thank you guys. Thank you. We just made it up to Remy's, so this is gonna be where we're having dinner tonight. This is the second adults-only dining location here on the Dream. It is an additional cost for this dining, so I believe it is $125, but it's gonna be a multi-course meal. From what we've heard from friends, it's similar to like Victoria and Albert's at Disney World, so it's supposed to be very, very good. We're really looking forward to trying it, and we'll share all of the food with you guys and let you know our thoughts afterwards. So a really fun hidden detail, these 2 bottles of wine are actually featured in the Ratatouille movie. The one on the right is the one Linguini drinks, and the one on the left is the one Ego drinks or orders in the movie. For dinner, we're eating in the Gusteau's room, so this is going to be one of the rooms in the back. It is designed after the restaurant in the Ratatouille movie, and all the details follow the movie exactly, including the carpet is actually the exact same carpet as is presented in the movie. To start off our meal at Remy, our server made us welcome cocktails tableside. The cocktail was called the Colette, and it was a really good and like perfect way to start off our meal. From there, we then had 2 kind of small appetizers to start. Of these, my favorite was the mousse with like the caramel at the bottom. So they were both delicious though. From there, we then had the option to purchase caviar. So Jeff and I did not get any caviar, but our friends did. And so it's kind of like a very fancy presentation, but that is an extra cost. My favorite thing was probably the butter, which is served with the bread. That was so good. And my favorite main dish was the gnocchi I had. That was fabulous. Jeff's favorite item was probably the toothfish. So he said that's probably the best fish he's ever had in his life. From there was a few other courses. For example, Jeff had quail, I had tortellini. There's 2 different menus, so there's an American menu that you can choose from or a French menu that you can choose from. However, if you do have any dietary restrictions, they also will customize around that, so just be sure to kind of let them know, and they will work with you for that. But everything presentation-wise was wonderful, and all the food was delicious. You end with some cheese, so they prepare these cheese plates tableside for you, and then you can share the variety of cheeses. And then for dessert, Jeff went with a chocolate cake, and I had a passion fruit dessert. Again, presentation was beautiful, and they were both delicious as well. And over here is going to be the main dining area for Remy. So it's so pretty. So there are a bunch of hidden Remys. There's a Remy right here in the chair. And then if I turn, there's actually a little like Remy chef right here in the mirror. So it's all so pretty. Here are a couple other hidden Remys. So you have the Remy here on the wall. The circle on the right is going to be his nose, and then you kind of see his face. This other Remy is maybe a little more obvious, but there's a glass Remy up here in the chandelier. We just finished up our meal at Remy, and it was outstanding. So the service was amazing, the food was delicious, the drinks were delicious. Honestly, it was probably one of the best meals we've ever had. So it was so good. If you have a special occasion or you're just looking for a really like special experience, I would definitely recommend checking it out. Again, can't say enough good things about it. It is a lot of food, so even though it's just a few courses listed, there's lots of like stuff in between, so it was great. Highly recommend it. But that's gonna do it for us today and for the trip. Thank you all so much for following along with us, and we can't wait to take you on our next adventure.